Hola, you amazing artist. Marketing and promoting my art. Blah, do I have to?
Rafi's tips for artists because he loves you.
Promoting your own art is up there with the vast mysteries of the universe that no one can seem to get a really viable grip on. I struggled with this until I realized that artists are what marketing companies hire for their creative, out-of-the-box thinking when it comes to marketing and promoting a product. So right off the bat, you are pre-qualified to be able to successfully promote your art because of your creative mind. I think the problem is that insecurity sets in and artists think that they don't know what they're doing when it comes to marketing. And so they go the traditional route of marketing, which is like newsletter blasts and things that work for products, but it doesn't necessarily work for the unique nature of art. Okay, so let's make something clear. I am not a marketing genius or anything like that, but I have been doing this long enough where I've tried some things and some things worked and some things didn't. So where do we begin with this crazy world of marketing? We begin with you.
Right now there are a bunch of artists going, no.
Self-promotion is still something that's difficult for me. In fact, I would probably rather eat a box of nails than go out and promote myself. Hey, look at me, guys. I'm so great. Everything is wonderful with me. But the truth is that self-promotion is not that. Self-promotion is just being yourself. A good example for me is growing up, I thought that artists dressed in the finest of clothes and would go and interact with people and have tea parties and all this stuff. Well, me personally, I'm not necessarily the finest of clothes kind of person or a tea party person. If I was to promote myself as that would not be good self-promotion for me because that's not who I am. I am a guy that every single pair of jeans he owns has paint on them because I just get into the studio and start painting. I am the kind of guy that wears a red bandana on his head because it's the only color bandana that I like, and I have a bald head and I like protecting it from the sun.
But you do like a good tea party. Don't lie.
Don't be telling people I like tea. I don't put my pinky up and be drinking tea.
Rafi loves tea. I make us tea every evening.
I do love tea. I love tea like a mofo. Well, so what I'm saying is, be yourself. You ask yourself, what kind of person am I? What kind of clothes do I like to wear? What kind of things do I find interesting? What kind of things do I like to talk about? Once you do that, you'll be able to do the self-promotion because basically you're just being yourself. Even though I have been given advice that, you should dress to impress and all that jazz, you will find me with torn up jeans full of paint, a t-shirt, and a red bandana. That is who I am. And if I'm going to promote myself, I'm going to promote myself as who I am. And if anybody has a problem with that, well then it. They're not going to buy my art. I don't care. The second most important element, obviously, is your art. So now, is your art a reflection of who you are? Are you creating pieces because those are the pieces that you want to create? Or are you creating pieces because you think that those are the pieces that are going to sell? When it comes to promoting yourself or your art, you have to be genuine. There cannot be a hidden agenda. You have to believe in your art. Those are the things that people are really going to latch onto. It is that passion that you have for what you create. Once you have that solid footing on who you are and why you create the art that you create, then you get to change your perception of the word marketing or self-promotion. Now here's the thing. Most of the time when people are thinking about marketing, they're thinking about going door to door, they're thinking about commercials, they're thinking about billboards, they're thinking about paying for Google ads, they're thinking about all of these really, really boring things that don't really have much to do with creativity. Now admittedly, every once in a while you see a commercial that you are just floored by because it's hilarious or it's fun or it's very, very creative. That is the kind of marketing that you're looking for to do with yourself. And I don't mean making a commercial, I mean the creativity part. Doing something that is not normal. Now, there are plenty of creative ideas that I could give you, and I'll give you just a few that I've done, but I suggest that you really brainstorm and think about really out-of-the-box creative ways that you could get your art out in front of people. Some of the things that I've done that were great self-promotion were I did a scavenger hunt with 42 pieces of art that I put downtown. I also did a Christmas scavenger hunt at one point. I've done free art. I've also done live paintings. And obviously you have marketing that you could do online on social media accounts such as Facebook or Twitter. You can do videos. Just keep it fun and keep it creative. Bring that little essence of who it is that you are into whatever it is that you do. The truth is that when it comes to marketing, you have to have some balls. You have to face some fears. You're going to have to get out there and talk to people. You're going to do things that might be outside of your comfort zone. If I did not embrace marketing in of itself as an art form, I would probably spend the majority of my time in this studio, maybe once a month, going out into the light. But I don't. I go out and I do art shows, which is marketing, basically just getting out there and showing your art to people and talking to people. I also put my artwork up around town. I also do the scavenger hunts. I also do online giveaways. Just find creative ways to promote who you are. I tried it all. Some things stuck, some things didn't. It doesn't mean that the things that didn't stick won't stick in the future. It just means that maybe I wasn't ready. I would love to hear of out-of-the-box ways that maybe you've used to promote your art, out-of-the-box ways that you've used to promote yourself. I would love to hear those and maybe share those in the future. So just leave them in the comments below. And once again, you guys, thank you so much. I totally freaking appreciate you, and I love that you watched this till this point. And if you have not subscribed, you can subscribe by clicking on my face. Thank you so much, guys. Say goodbye, Clee.
Good day.
Adios.